This is my Monster High collection series, like one of the last 3/4 videos. This is the one on Create a Monster and the customization world, kind of, sort of. I only have a few of my custom Monster High dolls I made left. I know I have a few more, but they are actually with a friend right now. She's trying to sell them for me, so I don't have them with me. And I also have a custom Monster High doll from someone else for this video, but let's go ahead and get into the Create a Monster world. So obviously when Create a Monster came out, it was a pretty big deal. It got pretty exciting. The first two sets to come out were a vampire and sea monster, and the other 2-pack was a werewolf and a dragon. I only have bits and pieces of each set, so just going to show you what I've got. I will be listing a few of these, like the werecat that goes to the witch set, because I'm just not a fan of that one anymore. And I may or may not be listing the werewolf. I'm just trying to decide. Also, like, this is how creative and exciting Create a Monster got back then. Was you really could mix everything around, so if you found them in the Goodwills and they just didn't look right, or, you know, had all these mixed match pieces, that's why. It was pretty exciting. So the first one I have is the werewolf. She's not wearing her werewolf ears right now, they're actually put away. And she's wearing the inner monster, Create a Monster dress, the one with the snap-on faces and stuff like that. She's actually got the three-eyed ghoul's arms on right now. I don't have the three-eyed ghoul complete anymore, so I just have the arms and the legs and her clothes. But she does have her original legs, and she's got some black shoes I kind of took from another Monster High doll, probably an I Heart Fashion doll. Then I have a complete witch and werecat set. I will be selling this werecat. I'm just not that much of a fan of it. The clip-in ears, for one, because they kind of look too long for werecat ears. She's a very cute character, though. I have her in the witch's dress and belt, and then she's got her shoes that came with the set. If I recall, they only came with one pair of shoes to the 2-doll ratio, and when the first dolls came out, they had to share a torso, so a lot of times you had to keep the body parts together. So luckily this later set had their own torsos, so the werecat's torso is pink and this one is green. I think originally it just came with the witch's green torso, so this is a later line one. This one was just given to me as a gift from a friend, and then I've just got another wig on her. I think they came with a short wig, if I recall. I don't remember where I got this wig, but she's got the cat's dead bird top on and the like tiger striped skirt, and then I've got some Ghoulia shoes on her. And then there was a Gorgon and Mummy 2-pack. I would love to find the Mummy, but I do have the Gorgon. I recently sold my extras of the Gorgon. I had 2 of these at one point, but I love her snake hair wig. It's pretty cute. Her face is really nice. Her dress is cute. Her body is exactly like Viperine Gorgons, and then I put Laguna's roller skates on her from the Roller Maze line. I thought that would be kind of cool since they're both really scaly. This would be the color change Create a Monster doll from that set where you could have the hot and the cold little sponge. So she's got little dots and stuff on her eyes that you could change with warm water and stuff like that. And unfortunately, sometimes it becomes permanent. So, like, her hands or her arms and her legs are permanently black because of the cold and the color change. And same thing with her body. She's wearing Ghouls Rule Draculaura's dress, and I put a choker on her. I don't think I had her original hands and arms, so I put the werecat's forearms on her and a pair of black Create a Monster, I think, bee hands. She's also wearing a Spectra headpiece, and I gave her the Skeleton Ghouls wig. And then I also gave her Laguna's dance class ballet shoes, just for fun. And then also we have a mix and match. This is the the mermaid's fin with a Gorgon face, and I believe the mermaid's wig as well, and mix and match shoulder pieces, like forearms. So we have the Gorgon forearm, we have the dragon forearm. This is a custom resin body, I believe, by one of the original Monster High websites that you could the customized people. I'm pretty sure they got in trouble or something at some point. This is also the what is it called? The mermaid's forearms and hands. They're very Laguna, similar. She's also wearing Laguna's bracelet, and the Create a Monster Sea Monsters top. And they had multiple color choices for the belts as well. She's pretty cool. I got bits and pieces of the parts from trade. This is a pretty much complete Create a Monster extra pack Harpy. It came with the wig, it came with the face, it came with the forearms, the dress, and the legs and the shoes. Those were just like the bonus packs, kind of like the mermaid was a bonus pack. I just kind of put a little gold bracelet on her, just a little something, just to add a little extra. She's okay. I believe I bought her with my own money. And one of the first ones I ever got, which I do not have all her pieces anymore because I traded off her stuff. She did not come with a skeleton torso. I could always easily change her body for a skeletal body. But it is the skeleton Create a Monster. Long time ago I pierced her ears and put these in there. I don't know why I did that. She's got her wig at least. And she's got her forearm and hand and her leg. And her really amazing shoes. She's got the Create a Monster bead dress on, and I believe the witch's hand and most of the witch's body. So yeah, I've got bits and pieces of everybody on that case. And here we get into the custom Create a Monster, well, not custom Create a Monsters, the custom Monster High dolls. This one was by an artist, I forgot what her name is. Her name was Ariana. Just don't remember her last name, but I got this from Broken Doll Toy Box because she got it from her originally. And I changed her outfit. She was wearing a black and white outfit, and I gave her some brass accessories and some Frankie accessories. So she's wearing Sweet 1600 Frankie's dress, and she's wearing Dom the Dance Frankie's shoes, and gave her Bratz hair clips and Frankie earrings and Frankie bracelet. But she's a really cool custom. I actually really like her. That's why I wanted her when Broken Doll Toy Box had her for trade from Ariana's custom dolls and stuff like that. This is a person who I don't think is doing customs anymore either. This was probably my favorite one. I also have another custom from that girl, which is a Skull Shores Cleo Denial. This was one I got that actually kind of went viral for me a little, viral to me anyway. It is a Hoodooed Voodoo. If you go way back, which I would hate for you guys to do it because the video is so dark. This is a Hoodooed Voodoo. I actually took an old Hollister shirt I thrifted to make him. He has since fallen apart a little bit, but mind you, I made this 8 years ago. I had to hand cut all of this ribbon and burn it so that it wouldn't fray. I took real sewing pins and put it in his body. I took this Bratz jacket and sewed a little clasp in there and made sure I hand stitched a heart on it. I had to paint the button eyes because they weren't correct, and it took me, I think, 7 or 8 hours. I wanted to make sure his legs were floppy and definitely misshapen and stuff. I took and repurposed all that I could for this thing, but this is the Hoodooed Voodoo. And I later on, 2 years after that, got the Scara and Hoodoo 2-pack, which I no longer have. The another custom I have is one I did called Fury, based off of a Amy Brown fairy character. She did have a different body at one point, different arms and stuff, but her body broke apart, so her back tattoo is no longer a part of it. This was one of my favorite customs I did. Her head also is very tilty, but she is the most detailed one I've done, and she also has hair on her because some of the sealant kind of got sticky over time, and they have not been properly boxed up due to storage issues. But I gave her a little tattoo here, and a tattoo here, and she's got one on her forearm. If you see a little glue in their joints because this doesn't fit the right body, this hand was for a Gloom Beach doll, and that was a different Cleo. I kind of put her in the Skull Shores Cleo bathing suit, mix match earrings, a Bratz hair clip, which did have something else on it. I don't know what happened to that. A Bratz skirt, the Gloom Beach Cleo leg wrap thing, and some Laguna shoes. I did make her wings, but they got broken. I'm probably going to revisit this doll at some point, make her a Renaissance dress. I think that would be cool. And then the last one I have of custom dolls is Skullette. This was for a Monster High group called the Dollhouse, still slightly active, and I'm still a part of it. And the doll is called Skullette, basically the Monster High Skullette character. It is a Draculaura head, and I believe this is this? Oh yeah, this is Sweet 1600 Draculaura's head. It was a very baited head, and it looked really bad, so I just wanted to use it properly, and then I put her on a Skeleta Calvaris body. And so a lot of the paint has rubbed off over time because of the storage issue. Her nose was rubbing up against the tote, and I didn't realize it. So her nose is really bad. I'm going to have to, her forehead was up against the thing as well. So her Skullette looks okay. It's not as good as it used to. It's definitely been some rubbing. I'd like to clean her up a little bit. She's wearing some cute earrings from the Ghouls Rule Draculaura doll. She's wearing the Dot Dead Gorgeous Draculaura dress. She's wearing a bracelet, I think is Laguna's, and then she's wearing the Fear Leading high heel shoes. She's really cute. Also, she's wearing the Draculaura Dawn of the Dance hat in a different color, I think. But she was really cute. Originally, I had her in a cheerleading outfit, and I had her holding one of the Skullette dolls from Ghouls Rule, which belongs to the Draculaura, which you guys will see in the next video. This is the end of this one with the customization dolls and the Create-A Monsters. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're interested in anything I might have on eBay, feel free to ask. There was a few dolls from the last videos I'm going to be definitely selling that are sold on eBay. I've sold one set already. I am not selling every single doll. I'm selling like 8 dolls out of my collection, and that's pretty much it. It's just the ones that don't spark joy in me anymore. A lot of the really prettier or more elaborate sets I'm totally keeping. The only set that I really am definitely getting rid of is the Garrett and the Rochelle Toys R Us 2-pack, and those are listed on eBay right now. So I will see you guys very shortly. Bye!